Hello, my good people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is where we deconstruct and construct what is said in the YouTube space. So let's dive in and see what's happening at this moment in the YouTube space. And in the description box, I have my email. I had put it yesterday. So if you have any other story, just hit me up. Let's converse. And on the comment section, let's all be respectful and write what's your view on what we are talking about. So yesterday, one of the rescuer, so should I call him the rescuer or the destroyer? He came out yesterday talking a lot of nothing. That is JT. He was talking one thing and repeating it like 4 times, and he's used to this YouTube street, so he should be focused and he should talk straight, because we know when he talk of Mara, he talks so aggressively. So what happened after the court case, after he was sued? He's starting to be slow. He's starting to talk softly and calling people sisters. Who is your sister? Just continue talking aggressively as you used to talk aggressively. Stop going around the bush trying to show people that you don't fear, but we know you're fearing. And sorry for the background noise. If you can hear some noise, it's raining here in Kilifi County. You know, someone may ask, why every time Claris, Claris, Claris? It's because we want credibility, we want openness. When we keep quiet about this thing, the YouTube channel will go to the drain. The YouTube channel at last will be told that, oh, it went like this, it went like this. That's why we always talk about it. If we don't talk about it, it will go to drain. So it's better for us to push the, are they called the rescuers? To push them so that they can do the right thing, because we want the best for Claris. As much as we are talking about her and showing you what wrong they are doing, we always want the best for her, because a win is a win. Everyone is winning in these streets, because for her, she will have a better win. Even you can see when we talk a lot about it, there is accountability. They are trying to take accountability, trying to show us that they are taking accountability. We want accountability to the last point, because we were there when that YouTube was opened, and we know that they brought her in the YouTube street for their own gain. So we want her to gain, and gain the way it should be, not them gaining and for her she's losing. So we'll continue talking about it until she's monetized. You could hear clearly when JT was talking yesterday. He started saying that how AVL is hard to produce, that you have to produce from morning till evening, and it's hard to compile those videos to become one video and to compress them to one video. So because they are doing the same to Claris and seeing that it's hard, for creators, for reactors, it's a bit simpler than those who are on the ground, but not that simple. Even for us reactors, it's so hard for us to compile and to watch each and everyone's video, for us to compile to one video. But in expenses, it's more expensive to those who are buying some things like ingredients. Like for AVL, they buy ingredients and always pay, and also pay the people who are cooking. Like for Claris, she was being paid and the husband was paid. Both of them were being paid, but we don't talk about that James was paid. We always talk about Claris was paid. What about James? He was also paid. So it's so expensive. You have to pay the videographer, you have to pay you have to buy the ingredients, and you have to pay even Claris and James. You have to pay them, because even them in that creation, they are employed. So you have to pay them as employee. So that's a business in its own way. Now, because they're saying it's hard, they're starting to show us that how it is hard. In the past, they were saying that it's so simple, and that it's so simple because Claris is doing it. Because Claris is doing it, so it's simple. No, it's never simple to come up with something like that, because you have to compile, to write the recipe, to tell them how to cook, and to do everything to make the set clean, and to tell them what to use at what time. So it's very hard. Now it's their time, so they see that it's hard. We shall talk about this thing until Claris is monetized, because if we keep quiet, she won't be monetized, and it will go down just like that. Yeah, that's my chicken, that's my cock. It's telling me to continue with Claris, acting on her. Write in the comment section if you believe that people are trying to 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 go to YouTube and say that Claris is doing the wrong, how should I put it, are flagging her channel. Who can do that? No one will ever do that. They're just trying to look for an excuse. JT should come with an evidence. He's trying to tell us that Lynette is now changing the titles. The one that she wrote, is it a homeless mother or a fatherless children? Those videos that he was talking about yesterday or the day before yesterday. He's telling us that Lynette is trying to change the headings. Give us the evidence, because we know that he's lying. JT talks with this mouth, and the other one he bites, but the other one he talks nonsense. JT is like a rat. A rat will bite you, then what do we call it? Even I'm stammering. A rat always bites you, then it smoothens you. I don't know the name. English is not my first language. My first language is Swahili and Morima people and the coast people. Those are my people. So English is not water. Coming to think of it, is JT delaying the monetization so that he can continue reacting on the Claris issue? Because when he knows very well, when he reacts on Claris, people will start looking for what he said and react on it, because he's talking a lot of nonsense. Is he delaying that thing on purpose so that he can continue reacting and gaining views and subscribers? This makes me to wonder and to think of it like that. At this side of town, in a place here in Kilifi, we say that Claris akona nyota. Akona nyota simply means that she has a star. For now, even if Claris wakes up in the morning, brush her teeth, and just strolls around the village, she'll make views. So there's nothing like she should buy big things. No. She can even wake up, take the kids to school, or just wake up and go dig or go to the garden and do some farming, which people will watch because they want to know what's happening in that village. And people love where there is drama. About the internet thingy, when JT was saying that Lynette is having a problem with the Wi-Fi, he's lying. He's a dumb liar. Because I live around there and I know we don't have any issue with the internet. When Lynette said that area has a problem with the internet, he came here guns blazing, saying that Lynette is a liar. Not because it's happening to them, it's correct because it's them. But I can tell you for a fact, we don't have any problem with the internet. We have so many boosters around this area, because I know at my place to her place it's so close, and I can tell you for a fact we don't have any issue with internet. Maybe they bought a fake buffer. They're having buffer issues because they bought a fake internet supplier, or they went to the wrong internet supplier. I don't know. And one thing we don't see on internet or at these videos that we are seeing, or what Kina JT don't tell us, is that Vipingo is not a village, that big village. No, it's just like a small town which is growing. And I can tell you for a fact, Vipingo has a place where we have rich people. Vipingo is for the rich. That area where Kina Claris live, it's not that a village, not a deep village. We have many big villages. In Chonyi is it also in Kilifi? That's more rural than Vipingo. Vipingo is a growing town, a small growing town, not necessarily a village. As much as JT is trying to show people that when we think that we are trying to fight Claris, no, we are not trying to fight Claris. We want credibility. We want to know what is happening, because we know they can run away with the channel. Like JT, he's so cunning. He can hack even that channel and behave like nothing happened. JT is simply a bully. I can remember another video that he did. He was talking about how Lynette ate some sweet potatoes and grew big. But he can't remember that. He was so small. He was so tiny, so thin. And he's complaining about how Lynette is big. Is Lynette big? Does he know what is big? this JT likes body shaming women and talking about what he doesn't know. When you give birth naturally, you become big a little, not that big, but you increase because you brought something in this world. So there is always a change in your body. So sometimes when JT talks, I feel pity for him. Let him marry. We want to see him marry, then we see his wife, the queen. We want to see the queen, that he'll bring unto us. Even if he doesn't bring the girlfriend or the wife on internet, when he marries, or when he has one, we shall look for that girlfriend. Even if it is to the pits, we shall go there and bring her out, because the way he likes dragging women and talking shit about women, no, that's so bad. And you know how sensitive women are with their bodies. When you tell a woman that you're big, some women, not all, some women will feel attacked, although there are some who don't care because it's their body and there's nothing that they can do about it, because some like it thick, some like it thin. So it's your choice. Stop body shaming women. If we start body shaming men or talking trash about men, it will be so bad, because a woman gives birth to both boys and girls. So we cannot do that. So even you stop doing that, because if you're a man, one day you'll have a daughter. And I remembered about something. In that video that JT was showing us with the madhouse in their village, he showed us a boy. There was a boy there. I heard the boy calling JT Baba. Do JT have a child at the village? Does JT have a child? Why did the boy call him Baba? Or did I hear it bad? Just go back to the videos and you'll see. And you'll hear that boy calling JT Baba. And do you remember that Lynette told us that when they built Claris' house, they had a lot of problem with the relatives, because James' land is small. In our culture, boys inherit the land. So if you're a parent, you have a small land, you divide it by the boys you have. So maybe the parents had a small land, they divide it among the boys that they had. So maybe the parents had a small one and James got a small land. So where they built the kitchen, they built until the land of the brother or the uncle, I don't know, but they're a relative. So it was so bad, and they had to sit down and agree about it for them to extend a little bit the kitchen. And I can see now them digging a borehole, and that borehole is not in Clarice land or James land. So is that borehole for James, or is that borehole for Charles? Because they can dig it, and at the end of the day, it doesn't belong to Clarice, because the borehole is not in the land of James. They say that their land is up to where the kitchen is, and we can see that borehole is being dug where the house ends. And before, they say that James is the one who clarified and said that the relatives were so mad because they extended the kitchen. Now where they extended the kitchen is the same place that they're digging the borehole. Is that borehole for James, or they're digging it for the whole village, or the borehole belongs to Charles? Will it bring rivalry at the end? Is this another bomb in making? Because even when Clarice talks, he likes the land that Lynette bought, the second land that Lynette bought. She was always talking about how she's going to build a house there for the boys, and she's going to live there. She's going to build a bigger house in that place. So who will benefit from that borehole? Is it Clarice, or is it the whole village? If it's the whole village, it's okay, but we should know if the borehole belongs to Clarice or the borehole belongs to Charles. And for records, we are not fighting Clarice. No one is fighting Clarice. We want the best for her. All we want is for her to flourish. But for the rescuer, I don't know if they're called the rescue team, what they want is to drag this thing so that they can continue reacting on it. Okay, my good people, at this point, I'm going to tell you that let us meet until the next video. Leave a comment below so that I can know what you're thinking about all these things. It is not necessary that we should be on the same page. These are my views. So give your reaction on the comment section and be respectful. Don't bring vulgar language. Just be respectful, because we can't read on the same book, all of us. There are some who are reading on the other book and some in the next book. So have a good day. Bye.